Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Everything AeroPilates. In this video, we are going to be doing a beginner rebounding workout. This is great if you are new to the rebounder or you can't quite keep the pace with some of the other rebounding jump board workouts. We are going to start out slow and controlled, but as always, it is going to be a really good workout still. Any day that you're not following along with one of the rebounding workouts, you can just jump on your AeroPilates and just rebound for a couple minutes here and there. It'll really improve your cardiovascular endurance. Right now, we are going to do a rebounding workout together. So if you have 10 minutes right now, let's get started. For rebounding, I really like my machine on 2 black cords, but you can definitely mix it up. I do have my short girl hack pool noodles here that I use for rebounding. You can check out my 2 hacks in a previous video. But for now, let's go ahead and lie down and get started. Okay, all we're gonna do is start with a march right now. And we're just gonna bring that 1 foot up. Rebounding 1 foot at a time is one of the best ways to start until you build your strength and you can do those 2 feet. You're kind of doing a squat here and just lifting that foot up in between. Make sure you're breathing. You can already feel that heart rate to start to pick up just with this marching. Last one. Okay, now we're going to just kind of walk in place. So let's get that going. You're staying out and you're walking in place. You're going to get a little bouncier with this. You can slow it down to the pace that you need. You're definitely going to feel that heart rate going up, and that is good. We're going up at a nice, gentle pace. Let's do a couple more of these with lightly pushing off or just staying down and coming up to your tippy toes. Whichever works for you. Here's tippy toe or slight push off. A little bit of air between you and that rebounder. Okay, let's plant both feet down, hip width apart, and we're going to do squats. Breathe it out for a little bit of a break. We're still keeping up a pace that's going to keep us in that cardio zone. As you can imagine what's coming next, you are either going to come up and rock to your tiptoes, back down to your heels, tiptoes, heels, or you're going to give it a little bit of a push off when you're ready. Staying in these squats is fine. It's definitely going to give you that cardio still. If you're ready, let's do a slight push off. Breathe through it. Do not forget to breathe. You need those breaths to keep you in the cardio and to give you oxygen to keep going. Okay, great. We're going to do a few more in this position, hip width, and then we're going to put our legs together for some jumping jack feet. Okay, let's start in the middle, tight, knees together, feet together. Do a few of these in the middle. Now you can still be squatting. You don't have to be pushing off. You're still going to be getting that cardio. You can push off slightly, and if you're really ready, you can push off a little harder. What do you want to do? That's your choice. Listen to how your body's feeling. Legs together. Now we're going to hop out to hip width for 2. 1, 2. Hop back into together. 1, 2. Hop back out. 1, 2. Hop back in. 1, 2. Out. And into. Out 2. And into. You can do this without hopping out. You can just be sliding your feet across the rebounder. 2. Out. 2. In. 2. We're going to go to out and in. This is our last 2. 2. Here's our last into. And march. Take a breath. You're just bringing that other foot off, pushing out. Whew. Catch your breath. All right, we're ready for our next move. Let's squat in the middle. Next move. Left foot to the top of the rebounder, right foot to the bottom. This is a fun squat. We're gonna do this for a few, and then we're gonna push off if we can, or just up to tippy toe if you're not ready. Pushing off in 3, 2, 1. Let's push off. 1, 2. We're gonna do 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe. If you're not pushing up, you're just going on your tiptoes. 9, 10. Back to center. Squatting. Taking a breath. A couple more. And then we're going to switch our feet. 3, 2. On 1, we bring our right foot up, left foot down. Right foot to the top of the rebounder, left foot to the bottom. Let's do some squats. Get ready for that push off, or at least tippy toe, or at least for getting that tippy toes, or for getting up on those tippy toes. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Here we're pushing off a little. Push off for tippy toes. Here's 1 for 10. 3. Make sure you're breathing. 4, 5. If it's ever challenging, go back to walking. 7, 8, 9, 10. Squats in the middle. Okay. Let's get some breather, a little bit of a breather. Take a little bit of a breather. Breathe in and out. Try to keep up a good pace here. We're now going to do V feet. V feet in, V feet wide. It's our next series. Start with our V feet in. We're just going to turn from our hips, turn our feet out. Let's squat in that position. Heels together, toes are apart. Got like a piece of pizza in between your feet there. Keep doing some of these squats. Okay. 3 more and let's push off. 3, 2, 1. Let's push off or tippy toes. For 10. Here's 3. Don't forget to breathe. 5, 6. Stay low. 7. You don't have to really bounce off. 9, you could be doing tippy toes, and 10. So back to center. Whew. Let's squat it out. You can be bouncing it out if you're more advanced. Otherwise, you're back to this squat. Your toes are not leaving the rebounder. We're just going in and out. So I'm going to go back up to hip width and just do squats in this position. So what we're getting ready for is lifting one leg in this hip width position of squatting. Okay, so and I'm just going to release the toes and kick up. So it's going to look like this. That leg just lifts up when I'm coming out. Okay, lifts up. So we're going to do 10 like that. We're not getting air. This is 3. But you can get air if you're ready. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try not to twist that knee or that leg. 10. Back down to center. We're just doing double feet now. And we're going to get ready to do that other side. Make sure you're breathing. Ready to lift those other toes. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm staying in contact with the rebounder. 7. You don't have to. You can be pushing off. 9, 10. Back to center. Okay, so now we're gonna try it with a push off. If not, you're just gonna go a little higher on your toes, okay? A little higher on your toes. Whatever's gonna work for you. Let's do 5 with a push off. In between, our feet are both gonna go back down to the rebounder. So here we go for 5. 1, back down. 2, back down. 3, you can do it. 4, 5, back to squat. Hurry to the other side. Feet back down in between, onto the rebounder. 1, 2, 3. We're just lifting the leg. 4, 5. Okay, squat it back out. You don't have to get any air. You can if you want. You can be getting air this whole time. Really challenge yourself. Okay, we're going back to center. Legs together. So let's just squat it out here for a moment. But then we're going to get some air and we're going to push off for 10. Make sure you're breathing. Let's do 3 more squats here. 1, 2, 3, and let's jump. 1, or you can be on your tippy toes if you're not ready. 2, 3, 4. Feel those abdominals grip. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's walk it out. 1 knee up at a time. Okay, we're gonna end with some running again. Right now we're kind of marching with 1 knee up at a time. Let's grab that pace to run again. Pushed out. So legs are almost straight, and let's walk it. You're almost out the entire time. You can hear my stand popping. Sorry about that. Let's do a few more, then we're gonna push away with it. This is gonna be our last big push. You can stay here and go fast if you want, or you're gonna get some air. Just walking in place here. I know you're tired, you're doing great. We are almost done. Stay like this if this is enough for you, or let's get some air if you're ready. Let's go. Let's run for a bit. We're getting close to done. This is our last good push. Make sure you're breathing. Run, run. You can be on your tippy toes, just moving that pace. You don't have to push off. If you want a little air, let's do it. Okay, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe, 5, 6, 7, I know it hurts, 8, almost done, 9, 10. Whew, squat it out. Okay, we're gonna start slowing down. My feet are hip width apart. Take some breaths. Still a little bit of a brisk pace until we're ready to go slower. Use this time to cool down. Take a breath. Take a lot of breaths. That was a really good workout. Now, I want you gals to modify that to your ability, to your preference. Okay. Now we're going to slow the pace a little. We're going to start to march it out. One leg a little lift. Let's march it. Okay, so that worked your legs and your glutes and your abdominals. So let's figure out a nice stretch for that. We're going to do 3 more marches. 1, Here's 2. Here's 3. Okay. Straighten your legs and let's just kind of shake them out. Come on in. And we're going to do a 4 stretch. If you cannot do the 4 stretch, you can try to grab behind your lower thigh, upper knee, or you can bend your knee and bring it into your chest. If you're ready for the 4 stretch, we're going to push out away from the rebounder, flex our foot, cross it over the top of our other knee. You can use your arm to adjust it comfortably. You want this foot flexed so that you can protect that ankle joint. And we're going to come down and feel, woo, do we feel that stretch? All in here. Now, if that's not a stretch that you can do, you can be holding the back of your thigh or the top of your knee while you come in and out for 3. But I'm going to cross that over. Give it a try. If it's causing any pain or discomfort, go ahead and use one of the modifications. Let's come in for 3. Take a breath. Back out and in. Hold it. Take a breath. Back out and in. Okay, while I'm down here on this 3, I'm going to rock a little back and forth to really stretch those glutes. You can be doing the same thing here. You're just going to rock a little. Not an extreme motion, a nice, gentle, rocking motion. Take a breath. Let's push out again. Find your position that you're going to use. If you can, flex that foot and cross it over the top of your other knee. And come in. Feel that stretch in your glutes. Keep this ankle flexed if you have it crossed. Here's 2. Your foot is relaxed. Come back out. Last one in. Hold it down and go ahead and rock gently back and forth. Take a breath. In whatever position you were in, rocking back and forth. For our last stretch, we're going to just drop our legs down, straddling the machine. If you're on the floor, just nice and gently down. If you're on the floor, you're going to let that leg stretch forward and really feel a nice stretch in the front of your hip. You're going to feel your lower back stretch, and we're going to take a nice breath here. One more. And we are done. That was a really good rebounder workout. That was designed for a very beginner, but if you're ready to challenge yourself, you could be pushing off more that whole time. Make sure to modify it for your needs. A little more challenging or a little less challenging. Stay down, touching that rebounder. You are still gonna get a great cardio workout. You're gonna feel that need for more oxygen and feel your heartbeat start to go faster. And that is what we're looking for. You guys did a great job today. Thanks so much for joining me today on Everything AeroPilates. I will see you next time. Bye guys.